Cal from Cal's Crafts. Welcome back if you've been before. Hi, this is your first time. This is my whip and chat of the week. I've got my candle lit for anybody that needs prayers, thoughts or positivity. And this is from the Candle Maker, and this is my vanilla and sandalwood one, this one. Oh, that's nice. So I'm going to put that up there out the way. We have got our Gemini that we're working on for my Anything Mermaid Along, which is that one, if nobody's seen it, by Mandy Manzala, and I've got that from Diamond Art Club. Yeah, it's a biggie. In what size is it? Well, it's biggie for me. 74 by 55, so it's quite big, and I've got a couple of trays. I'm just looking for my white tray, but I can't find that, so I'll use my Diamond Art Club one. I've got that. I got my Shiny Shazza one. That one was off Amazon and one of those kits that you get. So how's everybody's week been? It's been a whole week. Can you believe it, since I spoke to you last on a Whip and Chat? I've got a cup of coffee. I haven't got back in the house long. We went to Hereford this morning. We went and got some flowers for the garden. We wanted a bit of yeah, a bit of something nice, you know, might brighten up the garden. So I got some violas, some lavenders, these little purpley things, some pinky carnation type ones. Grant got a small red barked maple, well, Asa. Don't ask me what it was because I really don't know, but I think he's going to bonsai it because he's got a nice stone trough, and he's got quite a few that he's bonsaied and things and plants, so I think he's going to try and bonsai this one because he said it looks like a good one to, the way the structure of the stems and the branches and blah blah blah. Yeah, you know when you go yeah, yes, that sounds really great plan, but you haven't got a bloody clue what they're on about. Yeah, that's me, but I know whatever he decides it will look good. So I've got my Harbour Freights, working with them, my 2 boxes of Harbour Freights, which I love. So yeah, so we went to there, we went and got our takeaway Costa, parked in the multi-storey. Grant and Jessie go off and get it. Me, Millie and the dog stay in the multi-storey while he goes and gets a coffee and a slice of cake. I had lemon drizzle. I think he had almond slice, and the girls have a sausage bap. They like the hot sausage baps from there, so they had that. And I think we only had flat white today. Neither of us wanted anything too strong. But it was, can't remember, was it a Jamaican blend today? I can't remember. But it was okay. It was alright. And then we go to the garden centre then, and the dog, they allow dogs in, so the dog absolutely loves it. So we went and had a look at all the plants, decided what we wanted, and then Jess likes looking at the fish, so her and Millie had a look at the fish. And they said, oh, you've got to come and see this catfish. It's huge. Well, her nanny's got a catfish, but it's only a diddler. It's only probably, I don't know, 4 inches, 5, maybe 6 inches at the most in length. Well, this thing was bloody huge. It was the bottom tank on the floor, and the dog was there. She didn't bark at it. She was just trying to stroke it with her paw, and I was going, Lily, you can't stroke a catfish. And the catfish turned so its face was facing hers, so we literally both of them nose to nose on the glass. So it was really sweet, it was. Girls said, can we have fish? No, don't do fish. My mum and dad had fish. Well, dad still got the fish. No. Cleaning out the tanks and stuff. No, not my idea of fun. No, thank you. And having the drone of the pipe going for the air filters or whatever it is. No. I said, you can have that when you leave home, but not while you're at home. I said, we've got a cat, 2 cats and a dog. That's enough for me, because it'll be me that will end up looking after it, me that will end up having to clean the tank out. So no. So we got that. What else? We got something else. Oh, a pot for the lavender as well. And then Millie needs some cherry blossom, but we can't find any decent cherry blossom like paper ones. They're too small for what she wants. So we bought a garland of it today. Well, her dad bought her a garland of it today. £15, but it does look like proper cherry blossom. It doesn't look like fake. So, and it is for her GCSE. So it's a final piece. So it's got to be out of this world. So I said to Grant, we've got to get it really. Because I'd hate to think that she lost a mark because we hadn't got her the right materials. So I've ordered her a load of stuff off bloody different coloured moss stuff, some load of 10 metres of silver wire to make the branches of the cherry blossom. What else was there? There's glue, special card, acetate, crepe paper, tissue paper. Oh, there's loads of stuff. So I've ordered all that today. So I said, right, let's get it. I've got a little bit left of my money. I said, come on, let's get it done. So that's what we did. So we got that done. Because I think she's got till May the 3rd. It's got to be in for. So she's got about a month to get it done. I mean, she has started it. So, but yeah, she's done all the planning on it and all of the writing up of it and all that stuff. That she's done all that. So it's literally just making it now. So yeah, so hopefully it'll work. So if it doesn't, we'll just have to go back to the drawing board and think of another way of doing it. So we've come home, Grant's in the garden, he's going to make, I don't know where that one's come from, I don't know, can't find anywhere that one went from. He's gone in the garden, he's decided he's going to make a bird box, not a normal, you know my husband, it's not going to be a normal bird box, it's going to be quite big. Was it 2 foot by 1 foot by 2 foot, or 2 foot by 1.5 foot, or something like that anyway. But the front of it is going to be a skull, and the holes where the eyes are, you guessed it, are going to be where the bird goes in and out there. In and out the box. I mean, it will look spectacular, and I love skulls, so it's right up my street. I mean, he did one last time. He did a Green Man bird box, and it was out of this world. And they could perch on the nose and then go in through the eyes on that one. And yeah, it was gorgeous. So he said he really fancies doing it, but with a skull. I said, well, if that's something in your head that you want to do, I said, get on and do it. You know, that's what you want to do. If you can think of something and you think, I need to be doing that, let's get on and do it. So he's out there chiseling, and the two girls have gone. They've decided they're going to go up the lake for a walk, which is about 3/4 of a mile from here, and then it's probably 3/4 of a mile around the lake. So they're going to see how many times they can go around the lake before they want to come home. And it started to rain, so I don't expect, and it's very, very cold, so I don't expect them to be out for long. But we'll see. Or you'll hear the phone going because they'll want to have a lift home. But I did tell them that I was going to be recording the Wip and Chat because I'm late, because it's 5:15 already, so I do apologise. But as I say, we went off today, which we don't very often do. But Wales is now where we can, oh, there's the black one, should have been. We can now travel. And we only go to England to the garden centre. We shouldn't really, I suppose, I don't know. But Grant works there, so he needed some tools. So we just went there on the way and collected them and went to the garden centre on the way past. But yeah, we're legally now to move around Wales as much as we want to. No shops open, like only supermarkets, but you can travel. So that's something. So there's a little bit of freedom. So I think my dad went up to the dams. That's all been opened back up properly. You know, where they could go in the car parks and things have been all opened. So you can actually go and walk around them now. So he said he went up there for a drive. He said it was flipping cold. He said the water was coming over the one dam because he only went to the one. And he was going to go home because there's some horse racing or something he wanted to watch. So I said, good on ya. He said, are you going anywhere else? I said, nope, it's too cold. I ain't going far today. Going far. I said, we've done what we've needed to do. I've been out to the supermarket, got the dog some crepitticini for her tea, because I run out for a breakfast. So I've got to boil some rice after. And we call, oh, I never thought I should tell you what crepitticini is. Crepitticini is chicken. I have no idea how we ended up calling her chicken crepitticini, but I know crepitticini comes off an old comedy, and you don't really know what it means, so you can literally apply it to anything, I think. So for some reason, I think when we were on about getting some chicken, the dog's ears would go, so we called it crepitticini so she wouldn't know, but she knows what crepitticini is now, because crepitticini to her is chicken. That didn't last long. So I went to Tesco's, got some more coffee pods for the Nespresso. Cheese, because they want cheese toasties for tea. I said, well, that's easy. That's what they've all asked for. I said, I'm up that. Cheese and some nice ham and onions. So I said, right, so I went and got that as well. So I said, I'll do the main shop tomorrow if I feel up to it. Because we haven't done a meal, because usually on a Saturday we do the meal plan for the week, but we haven't done it, so we'll do that tomorrow. Because since we've been doing that, it's worked out really well. Everybody knows what they're having each day. I know what I'm cooking, and now the girls have started to join in the cooking, and it's all from the 4 healthy eating books, recipe books we got, so even better. And the girls are off now for 2 weeks, so they've got no schooling for 2 weeks because it's officially the Easter holidays. Josh was, I don't know whether he gets time off. I don't think they really get time off. He's still got loads and loads of things, videos and things that he has to watch do the time. But I think as soon as that's over, he's going, the 2 weeks are up, I think he's back to uni full time then, from what I can gather. So he said from what he can gather, from what they've been telling him, that will be when they go back. So I said it'll feel strange when he goes back, because I've got quite used to him being home. So yeah, but I got him home for another 2 weeks. He's gone to Cardiff today. Him and his friend are going to Costco to get some stuff. So, because I think that's the nearest one from us, which Cardiff's about 2 hours away. It's the nearest Welsh city to us. It's about 2 hours away, I think. So he's gone now. So I don't know what time he'll be back. I texted him earlier. He said, I said, you all right? Yeah, fine. Okay. Drive safe home. Yeah. Yeah. Boy of very few words. Lily's fretting back and forth because everybody's going out and she doesn't like it. She likes her family at home because she hasn't been very well again this week. So I think the cat might have given her some of her food, because she had a bit of blood in her bowels again, and that usually means that she's ate something. So I think the cat might have. So I'm trying to monitoring the cats that they don't throw anything, but Ellie thinks she's doing the dog a favour by chucking a few morsels down for her. But so she's been a bit subdued, but she's back to her old self today because we've been out in the car, which she absolutely loves. I had to laugh on the way home. There's a section on the common which is land owned by the government, and you can have it's common land, it's called, so anybody can put their sheep to graze or cows to graze or whatever you want on there. Anybody can use it. And when we go past that, there's always sheep on there, but we always put the window down because it's just past a village, so we're going through this village slowly anyway, and then Grant goes past all the sheep and stuff slowly. So there's a cattle grid the one side and then a cattle grid the other side, because you always have cattle grids either side of common ground. And on the way back she was fast asleep on my lap, and then went over this first cattle grid. Well, I've never seen a Oh, jump up so quick in my life. She was upright. She'd put her paws on the front of the dashboard. Her head was up looking. So I said, put the window down. And her head was out looking at the sheep. She doesn't bark at them and anything. She just sniffs the air and puts her two front paws on the window. It's quite funny. The girls were hysterical. They couldn't believe how quick she jumped up out of her sleep. I said, she knows the sound of them, obviously. Them cattle grids. Oh, it was funny. Oh, where's your finger? That's that one. Yeah, so. Oh, come on, get off. Oh. But I never cough. You know I never cough. I say to you every time, no coughing at all. Come on here. On my live or on one of my videos, you'll always start blinking cough. It's as if your body knows. You're not supposed to do it, so we'll do it. I've made up with the sewing machine. I have finally figured out what was wrong with it. I put out bulletins to everybody that I knew. Did everything that everybody could think of doing. I even put a post on Facebook on our our local solution page, reaching out to people. They were coming out with the same thing that everybody else had come up with. Nobody could find a solution. One of my neighbours even come in. Social distance. I stayed at the room. I left the sewing machine for her. She had a go. She couldn't figure it out for the love of money. She said it should be working. Everything is set correctly, done correctly. She said, there's nothing else you can do. She said, I just don't understand it, because the thread kept sitting on the top of the material. So I said, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what else to do. So I was a bit upset, a bit peed off, to be truthful. I was ready to, jack it all in. I thought, is the world trying to tell me that I'm not meant to be pursuing this thing about making project bags, even though I really enjoy doing them and designing them and whatever? So Grant said, no, it's got to be. I said, it will be something simple. I know it will be, but trying to figure out what it is. Nobody could figure out what was wrong. I'd done everything that everybody had said to do. There was nothing on any videos online that would show the exact problem that I was having. Nothing. And then, was it Monday or Tuesday? I was trying again. Kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I said to Grant, I don't know. And I was doing something and I said, right. And I've got different colours on the top and bottom to sort of show where if there's a problem, you can see where it is with the different colour threads. So I knew where the problem was. It was definitely the top thread was not going down and catching and blah, blah, blah. So everything it said that's to do, as I said, I'd done, and it still wouldn't work. So I've got some dark material. So I thought, I said to Grant, I'll put the white bobbin in because it'll show up, because I'd run out of bits of material because I was going through so much trying to find it. I said, and I'll put a pink one on the top and a white one on the bottom, which was the first bobbin that I used from the kit, from their machine. Put that in. Zoom. Well, I'm on a slow. Yeah, I can't go fast. And looked at it. Worked perfect. I said to Grant, this can't be. I said, check this. So I got my magnifying glass down. Yeah, pulled it and pulled it. No, it had worked. I thought, what the hell? So I showed him. He said, yeah, that works perfectly. He said, try it again. Did it again. Worked perfectly. So he said, right, try another bobbin in there. Tried another bobbin. That wouldn't work. So I said, it's the bloody bobbins. I said, the bobbins are different. So there was 2 bobbins that came with it. So found the other bobbin with the other colour on it. Put that in. Worked fine. Tried the other bobbin with other colours that I'd got that's supposed to fit this machine. Because I've made sure, Uten 2020. Yes, it definitely fits, Nope, wouldn't work again. It just sat on the top. So I inboxed Trees and I said, Trees, can this happen if the bobbin is slightly a different size? Will that do this? She said, oh my God, yes it will. So I thought, right. So I was happy as Larry. It's not 100% all the time. If you move the stitches, it can. So I'm thinking that the bobbins aren't quite right, even the ones I've got. I don't know, but it's okay. You know, I said I don't want any of the fancy stitching and all that. So I contacted a specialist, a machine specialist that deals in all the parts of machines and specialises in these machines. Contacted him. Could he give me bobbins for Uton, specifically for the Uton 2200? Yeah, that's not a problem. £7.95 for 10. I said, I don't care how much it costs, you know, just send them. So they came yesterday. So I tried one, nah, same problem. Tried another one, nah, same problem. And I made them a full bobbin because I thought, you know, if it's not a full bobbin, maybe the tension would be wrong. But nope, they wouldn't work. So Grant's going to measure them and see if they're the same. Because the bobbins at work are literally, it's 1/10 of a mil difference in size. That's it. 1/10 of a mil. And it's causing all this. It's just like, I don't know. But normal shops are opening on the, I think it's the 10th of April. But when my friend came round to have a look at it, she said, where's the sample piece that they sent you? So I gave her the sample piece and she said, look, it's not stitched right on here. And she pulled the top thread and it came straight out. So she said, I think before we knew it was bobbin, she said, I think it's probably the machine isn't quite set right. Because she said that shouldn't be on the sample piece. The sample piece is supposed to be the piece that tells you that it's all sewing correctly on the different stitches. So when I put it on this solution page, somebody said that there's a person about 8 miles away that specialises in repairing and solving problems on machines. So I might go and see if he can alter the bobbin part of it to have a check the bobbin casing, because I'm wondering if there's something wrong with the casing that holds the bobbins or something. I don't know enough about it, but something's not adding up quite. And I did try and get hold of Amazon to see if they knew of anything, and I've even contacted Uton themselves to ask them, should it be, because I can't see how a bobbin can be 1 mil different and have such shitty time with it, basically, that it just won't work properly. It doesn't make sense to me that, you know, and these bobbins that we measured, they're all slightly different in size because they're plastic, and plastic you can never get dead on. You know, like Grant said, in theory you're supposed to allow more than 1/10 of a mil difference either way on stuff. So I don't know, but I'm back up and sewing. So I'm back up and doing my bags, and if anybody hasn't seen, pop on my Facebook group or my Instagram and you'll see the ones I made last night. So dead chuffed that. I've got another one that's pegged out on the table over there, ready to sew. My sewing machine's over there, so I thought, well, let me do my Wip and Chat. I might have to cook something for them to eat though, but they can eat that in their hands. They haven't got out of the table. Can you hear my husband's music? Can you hear it? Opera. He likes his opera. I don't know how loud he's got it, since we can hear it in here. Can you hear it? Hang on guys, I'll go and ask him to turn it down. Right guys, I went to ask him if he'd turn it down slightly and he threw a wobbler, so yeah, men. Hey, anyway, where was I? That's put me in a downer mood, isn't it? Why are men like that? Beyond me. He knew I was filming. He's got the back door out open. He's outside chiselling, and he's got his phone in the front room blaring because apparently he can't get a signal. So I just said, I was just going to ask you, could you just turn it down slightly? So yeah, he went off on one. But hey ho, that's men for you. Anyway, where were we? Less about him. Some of you might have seen I got my first full crystal. Oh, I missed one there. My first crystal diamond painting, full one. And it's of a skeleton and a guitar. So that's quite nice. So I look forward to doing that because I've done like a few crystals on a notebook or something like that, but not on a diamond painting as such. So that'll be interesting to see. And it's a star ore. The last star ore I did was a round and it popped like mad. So hopefully this one won't do anything like that. What's that symbol? I just saw that symbol. I can't see it anywhere now. Anybody else see it? 38. Up there. Yeah, so I don't know when I'm going to get around to doing it. I need to get my spaniel out as well for spring fling. So I'm going to end up, it'll be the end of that before I get a chance to do it. So I might kit that up tomorrow in my live actually. That might be fun to do in my live, something a bit different. And because I'm always yakking, I never get much diamond painting done when I'm in my live. But that's fine because I like yakking to everybody. I ordered a bake tray yesterday, not yesterday, day before, off Facebook. I've never done that before. It was chocolate orange brownie, and instead of having it cut up, you have it in a tray. If it was cut up, it would cost me £3 more. So I said, I don't need it cut up, I can cut it up myself. So she cooked it yesterday morning, mailed it yesterday. No, she cooked it Thursday. What day are we? Yeah, she cooked it Thursday morning, posted it Thursday afternoon, and I got it yesterday. And fair play, it is lovely. I can't fault the lady at all. It is absolutely scrummy. I've never done anything like that. I didn't know you could order stuff like that, tray bakes offline, and get them sent to you. So it was nice for a treat. So I said we might do that again as a little treat and a little something nice for everybody. I did my courses this week. I had my webinars. I had 2 this week and I've got 2 next week. I had the bookkeeping one and what was taxable and what wasn't taxable and stuff like that, what you can claim for tax and what you can't, and how you need to do your books for your bookkeeping for being self-employed, because if you declare for your tax you need to be self-employed to do that, so you need tax codes and all this stuff. So I did 2 courses on that. And then I've got 2 courses next week on making sure I do everything right to be self-employed. So I can do my project bags. And because of YouTube as well, my Patreon. So, yeah. So I did that. I really fried my brain, but I did it. So I'm quite chuffed with myself then. You know, and I answered some questions correctly and did the quiz correctly, so I was quite chuffed. It's only an hour and a half each day, and then next week is 3-hour sessions. That'll be more intense, so probably fry my brain completely. But I don't care. I said, you know, if I can get as much information as I possibly can, and then I can start then. They said to leave it now and start after the 6th of April, because there's no point starting the business before 6th of April. So I've got to start doing that then. So I said, right. So there's that. So I've changed my I haven't changed my Facebook page, I'm lying. I tried to change my Facebook page to a business page so that I could advertise my project bags and things for sale when I get them up, when I start selling them. But you can't do that on a personal page because Facebook don't like it. So you need to do it on a business page. So I thought I'll change that Carol's Crafts to, well, Caroline Withington to business page. Couldn't do it for love or money. So I've opened a business page now. I've started to open a business page called Cal's. I wanted Cal's Crafts, but that had already been taken. Although I could have still done it, but there was 2 others that were Cal Crafts that would come up. Because I got Grant to look them up to make sure that there was nobody else, but there was 2 or 3. So I'm Cal's Winky Wonky Crafts. That's it. Cal's Winky Wonky Crafts. So you'll be buying off Cal's Winky Wonky Crafts. So I've got to finish setting that up. So, and I'll probably send you all invitations. So please like my page. I don't know if you even can send an invitation for a business page to like. I don't know. So I've got to start filling that in and getting all that sorted. And then the next one will be once I'm up and ready to start an Etsy page so I can track everything, because they're pretty shit hot here if you sell anything, you know. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. That's if the gods are not still against me and stop me using the machine and stuff. But hopefully not. Hopefully I've solved it enough that I can move forward now. Because I really do, because I really enjoy it. I didn't think I would. But my mum always said to me, she said, once you get started on sewing, you'll love it. Because like she's a qualified seamstress. She did like 3 years of 3 or 5 year apprenticeship. I know it was a long one. You know, she can tailor you from scratch, you know. Give her a tape measure, some materials, needle and cotton, sewing machine if you've got one, and she will make you a suit, you know. But I was never like, not like my mammy. But hopefully I'm going to be. I'd make her proud. Hopefully she, you know, when I tell her, she might spark something in her brain about sewing, and I can say, yeah, I've taken it up, because I know she would be pleased that I've taken it up and that I'm enjoying it. And Millie wants to have a go, because she wants to, in the summer holiday, she'd like to make some clothes. She said design her own and make it. And if you remember, was it not last year, the year before, she made herself a skirt out of a bed sheet. She literally got an old bed sheet that got a hole in it. She cut it up. She sewed it up. She didn't really measure anything, only to her body. Cut it to the shapes that she wanted. Put some big buttons on it and made herself a skirt. And it was like this photo somewhere, probably on my site as well, which are lovely. So I said, yeah, she can do that if she wants to do it. So I don't think I've got much else to talk about today. Bit short, and I'll just put these few ones short and sweet. This week I'm hoping to say do some more sewing, do some more cross stitch if I can. I've got some crocheting of some, oh, I don't want to go there, I want to go there. That's some little granny squares for a baby blanket that I need to be doing. But there's not enough hours in the day, is there, to get everything you want done, especially in crafting. So let me know, what are you lot up to, what you doing, who you seeing, what you seeing. What's your craft? You don't have to be about diamond painting, it can be about anything. Have you got any plans for the week or not? So I will say thank you ever so much for watching. It's much appreciated. If you'd like to subscribe and you haven't, we'd love to have you on board. There's a notification button by the side that will let you know when I go live, which is on a Sunday, or when I put up a video, which is a few times a week. So if you'd like to leave a comment, there's comments down below. I always answer and I love having a chat with you all. Or if you want to contact me privately, all my social medias down below. My Patreon, if you'd like to support the channel or see anything behind the scenes, is there as well. So with that said, I'll love you and leave you. Look after yourselves, take care, and most importantly, stay safe. Bye for now. Love you all.